What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with our Tales of Crestoria video. So, those of you who check the community tab or are active on Twitter will know that we have a new banner coming on Monday. Well, I guess you wouldn't know when it's coming, but you know it's coming. Because the Raven and Annis banner leaves on Monday, and our next set of units is going to be Judas and MEREDY. Which is very surprising. I think MEREDY isn't as surprising as Judas because MEREDY is one of the more popular Eternia characters. She does tend to get stuff in these gacha games quite frequently, but Judas honestly really doesn't get much of anything. You know, in Ray's, he has... So he's got his normal, he's got his seasonal, he's got his decisive mirror art, but, you know, he's been in the game for a while. And on Asteria, I hardly ever see him get anything, you know. Leon always seems, you know, obviously there is a correlation between Leon and Judas. Not gonna go into that. But Leon seems to get the more favoritism rather than Judas. So Judas getting a unit right now is very surprising to me. By the way, without even looking at their colors, I already pretty much... I mean, I figured these were going to be their colors, unless they're just totally baiting me with these names right here, but I assumed Judas would be dark and MEREDY would be light. And as we can see right here, you know, Judas is called Two Flashes in the Dark, and MEREDY is called Lightborn of Chaos. So, let's, yep, dark and... Oh no, she's water. Okay, well, I don't know why you're called light if you're... I mean, I thought it might be, you know, when I saw this little corner of the image right here, I was like, wait, that's kind of blue. Is that gonna be water? Okay. So this banner's dropping Monday and it goes till the end of the month. And then, of course, we will have a new banner that drops on the 31st. But let's go over what these units do. I'm not gonna summon. I really have no need for more units right now this close to the anniversary, so I'm going to try my absolute best to not feel the need to summon for anything. But let's take a look. Alright, Judas, let's see what you've got for us. Obviously a dual blade unit. 11,000 HP for his Memoria, 1,000 attack, 1,700 defense. By the way, there is an addition to my account I want to go over after this, so hopefully I remember. And his Memoria skill gives 30% defense to dual blade type allies. So, you know, that's not a bad Memoria. He seems to buff defense, even though overall his stats are pretty balanced, except for his HP. He's got good attack and good defense, but his HP is kind of low. So yeah, 28,800 HP, 4,440 attack, 3,720 defense, and his skill is called We Won't Meet Again. Very ominous. 13% attack to dark allies at 20 hits, 15% attack to dual blade type allies. So that's pretty good there. And then let's take a look at his arts. So his Mystic Art is Dark Slaughter. 300%, 15 hits, 1 enemy. 100% chance to decrease defense of 1 enemy by 15% for 2 turns. So he's going to be a good raid unit. Or I guess if you want to use him to kind of... He's going to be good against Estelle in the arena. That'll be good. Dreadfall, 160% damage, 4 hits, 1 enemy. 100% chance to decrease defense. Okay, so same thing. So all 3 of his abilities decrease defense, so he is really an Estelle killer. He really is. And then Deadly Descent is his second art, which is 200% damage, 6 hits, 1 enemy, 100% chance to decrease defense by 10% for 4 turns. So it's a little less, but it's for more turns. So yeah, this Judas is going to be great for killing Estelle in the arena. Alright, and let's take a look at MEREDY, who is an arts type character. 15,000 HP for her Memoria, 1,900 attack, and 1,100 defense. Resist Art Seal, 100% Art Seal resist. That's actually very, very useful. So that would be a Memoria I would definitely hang on to. Judas's, not so much. You know, you could probably just feed it in for a dupe, it's fine, you know, because it's just a defense boost to dual blade allies, so whatever. Okay, so that's her Memoria. Let's look at her actual stats. So 50,000 HP, so very HP heavy. 2280 attack, so not very good for damage output, and 4200 defense, so defense and HP heavy for this one. Leave all to MEREDY. By the way, for those who aren't aware, she does not speak English or just human language normally, so that's why they always have her text acting like, or her talking like, you know, not proper. 16% attack to water allies at 20 hits, 15 to the overlimit gauge of water allies when arts used. So that's gonna be good for you know, just overall gauge building. Okay. Oh, so her Mystic Art does have a heal. It's not great, but it's something. So Undine, 50 is her Mystic Art. Attack 50%, 18 hits all enemies. Additional effect, restore HP of all allies by 20%, which you could probably boost that a little bit more with her Transcension board. Acid Rain, defense down 22%, all enemies 4 turns. Very cool. And Blizzard, 55%, 11 hits, all enemies. So she does build some combo with her 2 attacking arts. That seems to be her main use. I mean, if you want to use her alongside Riala, I think that would be a good combo to kind of have. And even if you don't have Riala, you know, this MEREDY could come in handy. It really just depends how fast you can get her Mystic Art up, because with the additional effect only being a 20% HP heal, I would hope that it would be kind of fast to kind of build that gauge up, but you never know. So both solid units. Definitely characters that I would love to pull, you know, later down the line. I think this Judas, you know, max duped out, I would definitely put on my dark team, but he is not someone I want to summon for right now. We are exactly, I think tomorrow will be exactly 2 months until the 1-year anniversary, so you do have to be on the lookout for that. And plus, with all these characters coming out that I've missed out on, that does give me a lot of characters to kind of hope that I can get in the unfeatured pool when I summon during the anniversary. Okay, so let's see everything here. So let's talk about the limited quest first, and then we'll talk about the 5-year anniversaries, or not 5-year anniversary, the 5 million download celebration. So Mercantile Adventure, they teased this as well. My guess was right on the money. Dezel is the SSR Memoria for this, and Rose is the SR. Event starts the same day as the banner. Very interesting that Dezel is a dark Memoria, but obviously they want to match. What's weird here is they're going opposite. So the new Judas is the dark unit, but he's a dual blade unit. And then MEREDY is the arts unit, but she's a water unit. So they kind of, it almost would have been better if Rose had been the SSR at this point. Well, not the, I guess if you really just got to switch their elements. So you could have made Dezel the water one and made, or just switch their weapons, but their weapon types make sense for their characters. You know, Dezel doesn't use an actual weapon, he just uses arts, and then Rose obviously uses dual blade. So if you just switch their elements, it would have worked perfectly. Alright, so Dezel, 10,000 HP, 1,800 attack, 500 defense, 44% reduction of enemy break gauge to dark allies, and then Rose does 4,500 HP, 1,150 attack, and 1,100 defense, plus 80% poison resist to water allies. So that's actually really useful. Let's see what kind of event this is going to be. Okay, so it's going to be another raid where you can collect these things. Oh, and the event box is back. Okay. We're not really a fan of the event box because it doesn't give you a ton of rewards, but most of the materials we can farm now, so it's not as big of a deal. It looks like we can... I wish for once we'd get characters that are actually the colors we're going to be using, but Kongwei and Milla, I guess you could throw them on your back row to get that kind of event bonus. So that's pretty good there. And like I said, event box summon, so you collect the points and use them on the gotcha thing inside the event. Vicious birthday login bonus, and Vicious is selected summons. So it's pretty much just one day you get 250 Gleamstones, log in on his birthday. His birthday selected summons, you can, you know, higher chance to get Vicious, which is cool. And then let's take a look at the 5 million downloads campaign. Okay, so there's gonna be a step-up summon for fire and water units. That's pretty cool. And then they're gonna do light and wind, and then of course earth and dark. So when does the first one? The first one starts on the 17th, so it starts on Friday or Monday, and then a week later, and then a week later. So pretty cool there. Let's look at the login bonus. What do we get for the login? How many Gleamstones? 5,000 Gleamstones for, I mean, it makes sense, 5 million downloads. So you log in for the entire month, pretty much, 28 days. So it goes from May 16th to June, May 16th to June 13th, basically a whole month, you get 5,000 Gleamstones. I will absolutely take that. That's gonna go towards my 1-year anniversary fund, since I am expecting that we will have, you know, a similar banner to what we had at the half anniversary, where, you know, it'll have, you know, the kind of step up, and then if you do 17 multis total, you can exchange for one of the featured units if you happen to not pull them. Obviously, I'm only going to go that deep if I don't get the units I want from the banner, but it's always good to be prepared. And that's pretty much it. So 5 billion download celebration. And then step 2 of the okay, so step 2 is a free summon. That's pretty cool. That's very neat. Step 4 guarantees a Memoria Stone. Okay, and it gives you a list of all the units that are going to be a part of this. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then of course, like the last thing I did say I wanted to mention, I did a summon on the Douse and Mew raid up, and I did end up walking away with Douse, as you can see here. So I finally have an EX unit that is not a fire unit. This is my 3rd EX unit. I have Mew, I have Leon, and now I have Douse. So Douse isn't really that great for me right now, but once I can get some dupes into him, he'll be a lot more useful. He's already on my main team. I'm pretty much using my main 4 is Estelle, Douse, Machina, and Milla for right now, until we get a harder hitting light unit that I'd want to kind of go for. But was very happy to pull him, you know, off of just doing 1 summon. So pretty good there, and that's pretty much it. So I will have a event video out next week, but besides that, it's, you know, pretty much still waiting game. Slowly building up my account with the units I do have. You know, not worrying about summoning right now because I still have so many units in my box to work on. And when the anniversary comes around, hopefully, you know, with these last 6 months where I've only really pulled 1 or 2 of the new units, I think since the half anniversary, the only units I pulled Milla, the Zillia 2 version of her. I pulled Gaius, also Zillia 2, funny enough. I also seasonal Ludger, also Zillia 2, for some odd reason. I think that's pretty much it since the half anniversary in terms of brand new characters. Let's take a look, see if there is anyone else I'm forgetting. Oh, Sharia. I believe was Sharia was New Year's because she came with Luke, so I guess, yeah. Wait, so no, that was before the half anniversary then, so she doesn't count. Although she is new, but she's not. I'm just counting any units that came after the half anniversary, so no, she does not count. So yeah, Milla, Gaius, Ludger, and I think that's it. Yeah. They are the only 3 units I've pulled that are units post half anniversary. So lots of stuff I can still use on the banner. You know, hopefully I get some good luck with rates. And then, of course, there probably will be one of those select tickets as well during the anniversary, which, if Riala is in the pool, I will definitely be grabbing her so I can fill out the final team color that I need to have a real healer for. Because for fire, we have Sharia. For earth, we have Christmas Milla. For wind, we have Halloween Estelle. Water, obviously, would be Riala. Light, we have Estelle, who's still amazing. And dark, I have Jester Zelos. So, yeah, water is the only color I am lacking a healer for. So, grab y'all with that stone. Unless, of course, I pull her unfeatured during my anniversary summons themselves. Then I'll grab somebody else. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know if you're going to be summoning for Judas or Meredy, or let me know which character you are still waiting to see in the game. Obviously, there are hundreds of Tales characters, so that one favorite that you're waiting for, you know, it could come, you know, at the end of the month. It could come a year from now. You never really know with how these kind of games work. But that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.